When I was a teenager, I set goals for how I wanted to live my life. I wanted to keep my lifestyle simple so that my time didn't revolve around making money. That way I could travel regularly and spend my time serving others around the world. My name is Mikinzie Whitman, and I own and operate Northwest Pineapple Food Truck with my husband, Andy. As soon as I turned 16, I applied for a job at my local Dutch Bros in Gresham, Oregon. What I expected to be a 3-month job lasted almost 10 years, spanning 3 Oregon cities: Gresham, Salem, and Medford. The first franchisee I worked for was my Dutch dad, Kurt Hugo, in Gresham. Kurt encouraged me to use my time at Dutch Bros as a stepping stone into the next phase of my life. He was great about accommodating my schedule, and I was able to travel to New Orleans, Mexico, Nicaragua, Iceland, and Belize. These trips involved sightseeing, as well as doing disaster relief and working with local deaf communities. I spent a year working in Salem for Jason Eastman. During that time, I received a last-minute opportunity to travel to the Philippines. With only 2 days' notice, Jason approved my time off and encouraged me to take the chance of a lifetime. Traveling is important to me because it reminds me that my own perspective on life can become narrow and limiting. Every time I travel or do volunteer work, I learn new things about people, cultures, and myself. It keeps me humble. On my trip to Belize in 2010, I met the love of my life, Andy. He lived in Klamath Falls, so we decided to relocate to Medford, Oregon, where we were married, and I continued working for Dutch Bros. Pretty soon, I found myself stagnant and bored. I was turning into that broista that thinks they're the bomb, but are really cocky and cancerous. My regional manager, Kyle Owens, reminded me that Dutch Bros is not my show. He went on to encourage me to approach it like I was the host of a talk show who makes other people the focal point. This helped me to realize that I had more to learn and needed a new challenge. I sought out something that I hadn't done yet, which was managing my own stand. After about a year of managing, I broke my wrist in a bicycle accident. I was out of the shop for about 2 weeks for my recovery, and during that time I found myself feeling very anxious about how my crew was doing, and I was constantly going to the stand to check on them. Then my stand was shut down for remodeling. During that week, I was the most relaxed I had been in a long time. My husband Andy noticed this and pointed out that work had become a bigger stress and priority than I had ever wanted it to be. That's when I knew it was time for me to move on. Drawing inspiration from the food truck scene in Portland, we bought our own truck in April of 2016 and spent the next few months renovating and converting it to serve smoothies and acai bowls. We named the business Northwest Pineapple and specialized in fast and healthy food alternatives, which we felt were lacking in Medford. I gave my 30-day notice to Dutch Bros in May, and by August we were open for business. Northwest Pineapple is a seasonal business, which is perfect for Andy and I, allowing us to travel in the off-season and serve others along the way. I'm so thankful for the years I had at Dutch Bros. Through the good times and the struggles, the lessons that I learned have helped to shape me and continue to serve me. I would encourage all of you working for Dutch Bros to never stop challenging yourself. But don't let Dutch Bros be your whole life. Use your time there to figure out your true passion and go after it.